Hey folks, there's so many great things to teach our kids out there, but sometimes some of the smallest lessons are some of the greatest. I recently had a conversation with a very dear brother, and he shared a story with me that I think's worth repeating to you folks. His daughter was interested in a young man, and so they invited this young man over, a family friend, and they kind of observed his actions that day. First of all, the dad said, the first thing I noticed was when it was time to eat, he was the first one to the front of the line. Secondly, not only did he just fill his plate up, he heaped it up to overflowing. Thirdly, he went and found the very best seat and the very best spot to be the most comfortable. And then fourthly, the dad was cleaning up and had a couple bags of trash. He was walking to a dumpster to take this trash over there. Now his two sons saw him and said, "Oh, Dad, let us get that trash for you." And he said, No, that's okay. I'm going to do it," because he's intentionally doing something. And he asked this young man to come with him. Well, that young man walked all the way to that dumpster with his father and never once offered to take one or both of the bags. And what this did, this gave this dad insight to this young man's character or lack thereof. The next day he talked to his daughter, said, "Honey, what did you see from this time with this young man?" And she saw several of those very same things, that this young man was very self-focused. And this is important when our kids are looking for a spouse, because we can't expect young people, especially young men, to get married and think that some switch is going to go off and they're going to be totally different. The old adage is that young women marry young men thinking he will change, but he doesn't. And young men marry young women thinking they won't change, but they do. Don't expect a young man just to change. If you see all of this selfishness whenever a young man is growing up, he's going to take so much of that into the marriage relationship with him as well. And so, number one, as dads, it's very important for us to vet young men according to their act of service. Is it just about themselves, or they look at other people, or are they always serving? But secondly, and really more important to our conversation today, is what are we teaching our sons, our daughters? I shared this very story this morning around our breakfast table. And I said, guys, it's all about looking to serve other people. It starts in the home, young folks. Do you serve your parents? Do you see your dad out working? Do you go off to play? Or do you say, "Dad, let me help you out here so we make a short end of this"? Or Mom in the house fixing supper. "Mom, what can I do to help?" Those are very important things. Secondly, do you serve your siblings? I see so many young people who are so sarcastic with their siblings rather than serving one another. And then thirdly, do they serve the general public as well? Folks, yes, we teach math and we teach English, we teach history, and those things have their place. But these things, the acts of service, are we self-focused or other-focused? These are the most important things that we can teach our kids in the home schooling journey. And the good thing is, we all can do that. This is not Chemistry 3 that we have no idea what we're doing. It's teaching them the basic principles of Jesus Christ. And if we do that, it will serve them and their future spouses very well. Hope this is an encouragement today as well as a challenge. This is Kirk Smith with ICHE's Take 5.